should say, what they're selling for in retail stores, but there's nothing like this. I could go to Barney's and Bergdorf Goodman and Saks Fifth Avenue. I could search the jewelry departments, but I'm gonna see designer jewelry that all looks alike. I'm not gonna see one-of-a-kind masterpieces with gemstones that are so sparkly and deeply, richly saturated. So this is for the woman who loves the rainbow color trend. This is for the woman who wants a one-of-a-kind piece. This is for the woman who loves the idea. You can take the enhancer and put it on a regular gold chain if you're more comfortable with it like that.
We moved on to the ring only because the pendant's almost sold out.
Okay,
so,
sorry.
And I don't, because we're only going to feature this one because the ring has been already that popular for the next 2.5 minutes or so. So I have sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the ring, which I've never seen this fancy kind of freeform look before.
Yep.
I love that. That just takes your breath away. The amethyst and the cabochon, and there's like, again, there's the vines going through and the look of diamonds, even coming down the shank of the band. I want to show you the underside of this as well.
Thank you for doing that.
Because you want to order your true size. So a lot of times you have a bigger, bolder piece, you think, oh no, do I have to go up a size?
No, it does not turn, and we're going to show you why.
Okay. There you go.
Because this is completely contoured to the finger. And I wanted you to see something. I left the under gallery open here, and if we turn it upside down for 1 second, okay, that is the natural malachite. So when you're seeing the striations on top, we polish the top, but this is the gemstone. This is the real deal. Isn't that incredible with Mother Nature and with natural gemstones? Amazing. And all you have to do is polish the top to get the gloss and the shine. But this is a knuckle-to-knuckle ring. This is using an opaque gemstone, which is the malachite, adding on the sparkle of the diamond cut white zircon on the ring, and those are the branches. So again, you have the central park as the malachite. You have the tree branches are done in the white zircon. Down the sides is leaves in chrome diopside. Angie, turn your hand, please, the tiniest bit to the side. There you go. That's the leaf in the beautiful chrome diopside. And then you have that purple cabochon representing the beautiful flowers of Central Park. I have to tell you, if you're a woman that loves nature, nature-inspired pieces, if you love something rare, something one of a kind, you know, I take great pride. Now, there are some pieces that are basics. They're lingerie. You just have to have them because they're going to make every day. But then there are pieces that are like buying, you know, like going to a museum and buying a Picasso or a Chagall. You know, we can't normally do that. Anybody that I know.
That's a great analogy. This is compared to something like that.
Yeah,
like
so
really
exactly. I mean, these are
artist.
museum quality pieces.
And worthy.
And worthy, exactly. You know, when I was growing up, my mom always bought her jewelry, like her special jewelry. You know, some moms would go to Cartier or Harry Winston. My mom always went to the Metropolitan Museum. She loved shopping in the Metropolitan Museum of Art store. And I used to say to her, Mom, it's not the most expensive jewelry. She said, but it's the most interesting because each piece is representative of a work of art. And that is what I would like to believe. Mom, are you watching? Mommy, hello? I think Mom's watching.
She's coming through to you.
Yeah, no, I think my mom has to be watching after 10 years, every single show.
I think, you know what, after almost, I'm going on 27 years, and I think my mom's
think your
maybe.
mom still watches?
I know she does.
Isn't it crazy? You know what I love?
Really?
I love when my mother says to me, by the way, I love when my mother calls me up and she's like, you looked a little tired. I'm like, seriously? I've been working 24 hours around the clock, and you're telling me I look a little tired? I need a little lip gloss or blush? But then other times,